Greetings friends and language lovers. I'd like to make a video today about languages, as is the topic every day. Today's topic is basically going to be about accent formation. I apologize for this noise that's going on outside. They're cutting the grass. It's very annoying. So, talk about accent formation in foreign languages. It's probably one of my favorite topics. I'd like to give a shout out to Luca and over in Italy right now, polyglot.AVI. He's honestly, he's probably he's up on the lines with Torbier as far as accomplished language speakers. But anyway, when you speak a foreign language, you obviously don't want to have an accent. Like if I was going to speak German like this, Guten Morgen, mein Name ist Daniel. Ich habe viele Freunde in America. Like people are going to think this guy has a really bad accent, you know what I mean? And additionally, you know, there's social implications as far as like it's just social, right? You speak on the accent, it's just viewed differently. Like here's a great example. In the United States, alright, they call in the academic circle they call it African American Vernacular English, or basically like black English, right? How black people talk in America, it's different. It sounds different, right? Like just the way that it sounds. And so when people see that, like I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him, right? Like I'm gonna ask him. Sometimes it's ax, and it gets viewed socially like it's not as important as a dialect. Like there's different hierarchies of, you know, importance socially for language dialects. So obviously having an accent is going to be the same way. Like if you speak a prestige dialect, like say you speak British English, right? And then you come in here with like a bad like Spanish accent, you might be viewed as not as important or just like as an idiot, you know what I mean? Which is completely wrong, because the fact is like every language and every dialect, they're all equal, you know what I mean? The only thing that's not, that people that view it differently. Like if I speak Appalachian English, or I speak Black English, or I speak, you know, Jamaican English, or any English or any language or any dialect, they're all the same and they're all equal. But people set up these hierarchies as far as, oh, this dialect or this language is better or more important or harder or easier than another. It's completely wrong, and it's not about language, it's about the way people view language. So yeah, additionally, talking about accent formation, so I like to speak with a perfect accent. It's very hard, alright? Because you have so much phonetics going on. You've got the way your vowels sound, your vowel quality. Like listen to this. Like it's a continuum, right? The way your tongue moves. So to get your tongue in the perfect position to match that vowel for a foreign language is hard. Additionally, consonants, alright? Listen to this. Right? I mean, you gotta get the right, they call it just the amount of air that comes out of your mouth, right? Your tongue position, it's hard. And so the thing is, you know, how do you get a good accent? And I think this is probably my main point of this video. I just want to talk about the word Coca-Cola, alright? Like Coca-Cola is basically like a global word, right? Everybody in every country, I'm just saying Coca-Cola's all over the world. You want to learn a script? You want to learn how to speak Georgian? You want to learn how to speak Georgian or Arabic? Look the word for Coca-Cola as a starting point. It's a great idea. You go to Georgia, they drink Coca-Cola. You go to Russia, they drink Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? And they write it in their script. But the thing is, when you speak and you say Coca-Cola, like let me give you an example. Hallo, ich heiße Daniel, ich bin ein Deutscher. Ich liebe zu trinken Coca-Cola, weil es sehr gut ist, right? So you hear when I say that, Coca-Cola, oh, that's an English diphthong. And when you say that, if you're speaking German or any other language or Chinese or whatever, and you say oh, people are like, oh, this guy just said Coca-Cola, but he said it with an English accent. He must be a native speaker of English, you know what I mean, or his English is really good. But when I do it, I try to say it with a foreign accent, right? So, well, not foreign, with the accent of the language, right? So if I'm speaking Chinese, and I say Coca-Cola, I want to say Coca-Cola. I'd say it like a Chinese person. I wouldn't say Coca-Cola. So that's basically the point of this video. Like if you're speaking a language, a different language, be whatever it may be. Let's take an example as perhaps, oh, I don't know. pick a good one. We'll just say like Moroccan Arabic. Alright, we're speaking Moroccan Arabic, and I say a word like my name. I want it to sound like a Moroccan Arabic speaker spoke it. Or I say some word like YouTube or Coca-Cola or like sushi, some kind of international or loan word. I don't want to say it like an English speaker. I want to say it like the native speaker of that language. That's the topic of this video. Comments, responses, always welcome.